Back here for part 2 with Akeem Williams. Oh, Greek Church. That's going to hurt. That's going to put him behind in the match if he doesn't convert it, which you never know, but not very likely. Meanwhile, Danny Covine leaves 1-2 over there, a pair to the left. Sarah makes her 10 pin that she left before we cut off, so she's still shooting 206 right now. Akeem doesn't gets 3, so he's got 121 through 7, so he's in the 180s. John Ellis' strike here will be up by 17 on Akeem. John, a very streaky bowler that has days where he can really do well. John really likes to stand left and just slow hook the whole lane, and a lot of times, sometimes when that shot's there, he can definitely do some damage, but when it's not, he can really struggle. He has some bad days, but I think he has one top 5, so he's done fairly well. I mean, just a couple years ago, he was in handicap. He actually won the season opening handicap event 2 years ago at Holiday. So in a short period, he's gone to a scratch level bowler and has had a little bit of success. Spares up, remains clean, and he's 16 pins ahead of last. So unless Akeem can start stringing strikes, John's going to have to give him some help. Well, Mr. Chris here spares after he went to Brooklyn and left a 5-pin. Tez shreds another rack. I don't know if I caught that. Sorry about that. Tez with one shot out of the pocket. Ever since then, he's been absolutely dialed in. Sarah 4 pins, and she's not happy. Good shot. Meanwhile, William Yoder left a ripping 5-10 split in the pocket over there on lane 14. That's going to hurt him. Keen strikes on 15, but he's struggling on 16, and that's where he's going to have to bowl next. And the only good news is he gets to finish on lane 15, but he only has one more shot on 16, and I think he really has to strike there. Sarah spared, by the way, while I was talking there. Ooh, John goes high, and that's not a spare you want to shoot at when you're trying to hang on. 310. Ooh, tripped the big 4 out there. Right now, he's second best score right now. Tez is running away from these guys right now. Oh, John misses that baby split. He barely missed it, but he missed it. And just like that, he lets Akeem right back into this. Akeem's only now... And Sarah gets a little Brooklyn love there. After a couple of good shots that didn't strike. I guess that's poetic justice. Golly. Tez rips another rack. He's one shot he missed the pocket, and ever since then he's been dead on every single time. Left one ringing 10, and since then has a 6-bagger, so he's certainly looking like he's back after yesterday's poor performance. Akeem got a strike. Oh! Are you kidding me? That's a really unusual pin carry right there. He actually, the 6-pin went to the sidewall and cut the 10 out, but the 7-pin stands up. It was a blower 7. That's a blower 7 if I've ever seen one. Meanwhile, to add insult to injury, John Ellis struck over on lane 15. So Akin's going to be going into the 10th down by 3, and he's going to have the disadvantage of only being on a spare. John can strike 9 and 9 and shut out Akin. And Tez did strike. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. He's still going to be in the 240s, so he's going to easily advance. Chris here can get to 239 actually if he strikes. So it's not going to happen, but he's going to advance. Especially if he picks this up. Because right now he's in the 2-0s. Alright, yeah. And all he needs now is a good count in the 10th. Best Akin can shoot is 191, so if he gets a good count on the first ball, he'll be in. Tez fill ball change for 249. Went to a totally defiant. And Sarah strikes in the 10th, so she's going to move on as well. She'll be in the 2 teens at least. So it's going to be John and Akin fighting for that last spot. Both of them are in need of a good finish today because they both missed the cut yesterday. And Akin has had a all-star team season last year. He was in the top 5 in points. But he didn't have a great second half of the year. I don't know if he had any top 5s. I think he made most of the cuts, but really didn't get in the top 5. And he's been a kind of a top 5 machine the last 2 or 3 years. So he's been in, by his standards, a bit of a slump. He gets the first strike there, which he needed. The good thing for him is he's on the lane that he's had some success on. So needs this one though to make John show up in the 10th. Not sure if he's going to go first or yeah, Akin's going to go. John's going to see what he has to do. That's high. Oh, trip 4. Huge break there. So now John has to strike. He has to get this strike. It's high. Oh, wow. Wow. Brooklyn strikes it in the 10th. Unbelievable. But it's still not over yet, though, even with that strike, because if Akin strikes here, yes, 191. So John still needs 9 on this next ball. If he gets 9 on this ball, he wins. Anything less, he has to make it. And the last shot he threw was not particularly good. So if he gets less than 7 on this ball, he actually loses. And it's pretty, with the few shots that he's thrown last couple this game, it might be pretty easy to get less than 7. Especially that last shot could have easily been 8, 6, 7 real easy. That's high again. Oh my, 7. Boy, that, just when he needed it, he threw an even worse shot. Almost missed the head pin left. And quite honestly, he's lucky to get 7 there, but now he's got to make this to tie. He has to make it. If he misses, Akin wins. Look out. He missed it. Unbelievable. And Akin Williams survives again. Man, I'll tell you what, that pains me to watch. That's hard to watch. Anytime anybody does that. I had a couple of guys do similar things with me here in June at the invite that kept me in the tournament, and I felt the same way then. You don't want to win like that, but you'll take it. And unfortunately for John, his day is finished, and Akin is going to move on. So that concludes the second round of excuse me, I keep wanting to say Super Survivor. It's the second round of Pick Your Survivor, and we'll do a reset and be back in a minute for round 3.